Alright, third or fourth time I tried to record this shit. But yeah, get a leaf stone from her. I was originally going to have me teaching the HM Slay's moves, but I'm beginning to think that I'm only going to do that when it's virtually absolutely necessary, and that wasn't necessary. It's really just adding unnecessary links to this one. I could just tell you, I got a leaf stone, I need price, I get a message from Ellen about the radio tower, and my Machop ball, and that's all I need to tell you. It keeps to about 6, maybe 7 minutes at most, when it was probably about 8.5 minutes before. But alright, now we got Price. He's old. Been with Pokemon since before I was born. I mean, thanks for repeating the obvious. Mr. walks with a cane, has white hair. Come on. Like, I don't know that? I know it. I can ask anybody in the village. Or, yeah, it's a town, close enough. I hate that. I did not know that, but they kind of try to trip you up, because Steel is not ice type. He's just water. But they do that with Shelter. He's just water type. They both evolve into part ice types, but they don't start off like that. No. Alright. Yeah, only the Seal decides to go to sleep and heal itself. Not the Dugong and not the Piloswine, which I think could do it too. But luckily this is the longest clip, and I'm hoping that... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be doing some serious grinding, more than likely. I can't really do serious grinding until I beat Team Rocket. But, you know, I probably will start abusing certain types that are advantageous against Team Rocket. But alas, there will be a probably long battle within the 2 to 4 turns, or 3 to 4. It'll be 3 at a minimum if I get through the battles quick enough at times. But I have to find my rival there when I go to the underground path, secret. Well, yeah, it's the very, very secret rocket area. You know, I've already planned some of this stuff out really well. Emerald is going to be trickier because I'm going to have to like 3 walkthroughs to figure out that there's these certain important battles that happen. And for example, there's a double battle at least once or twice. Things like that. And at the end of this, I always want to try to show that at least I've caught one Pokemon that's really, really rare. Because otherwise, you notice I don't really catch that many Pokemon. At least I don't anymore. I used to have more of a gotta catch them all mentality, but now I just say I want Pokemon that are good as a team, but not necessarily Pokemon that are completely superfluous. And I don't want to have to go into a philosophical explication about that stuff. Basically, I don't want to treat Pokemon like objects or like things I collect for a zoo. I just want to have them as partners in battle. I don't want to have them in a box and say I've collected all of them. That's especially the Pokemon trainer I despise, is a collector. That's kind of why, yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like Professor Oak from what I've heard from both Bloody Biscuits and Celtic Guardian 7. They don't like Professor Oak that much, and I personally don't like him indirectly because that's what he creates. He creates trainers that just want to catch Pokemon. As much as he tells people, you know, Pokemon are our friends and all that, they don't really follow him. There's that mentality he's created with people that you give Pokedexes to, that just catch the Pokemon. You don't have to give 2 shits about them being your friend. Maybe you're a team to beat the Elite Four, but that's about it. So you only have to devote your time to 6 Pokemon to be your friend. But everything else, nah, who cares? And that's why I say screw your Pokedex for 2 reasons. One, the general object of this game is not to be friends with Pokemon. It's to get Pokemon as strong as you can and beat the Elite Four, to beat the champion. Now, if the game's object was to make friends with Pokemon, then sure, by all means, the Pokedex quest might be a bigger focal point, but most people don't give 2 shits about it, unless it's just a, you know, showing off. Especially if you have a living Pokedex. Those are, ugh. Alright, we get the badge, the Glacier Badge, a pretty cool name in all honesty. And Claire's Rising Badge is the only other one, but that means half the badges are actually cool. The other ones hive, plane, fog, mineral, not so cool. Maybe their Japanese names could be translated differently, but you know, I'd have to figure that out. The harshness of winter. Elm calls me, tells me stuff because something weird's happening at the radio tower. They're talking about Team Rocket on the radio broadcast, and he thinks Team Rocket might be coming back, but he says it's impossible. But yeah, they are. And my Machop is evolving into Machoke. I'm debating as to whether he's going to be on the final team, but he could be useful, particularly against Karen, because, you know, fighting is one of the Dark type's only weaknesses, I think. Aside from Bug too, but, you know, who's going to really use Bugs competitively? They're the hardest to raise ever. Anyway, that's part 22. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.